Hi, I'm April. I'm the Youth Wilderness Expedition Leader for the Selway Bitterroot Frank Church Wilderness Foundation. And today I'm going to walk you through how I prepare and lead a youth hitch for SBFC. Let's go. So the first thing I do is meet with my boss Ian to get all the trip info that I need. Then I start the prep work by making an itinerary, gathering lesson materials, and designing a menu. After that, I head to Winco to go grocery shopping. I try to get a lot of lightweight, high-calorie foods that I think the youth will like. Then I head to the SBFC Work Center to organize and pack all the food. I sort the food by meal and load them into our bear-proof bags, trying to make each bag roughly equal in weight. Then I load up all the food, tools, and gear into the rig and head out to pick up the youth. Now it's time to begin our first hike. Our first day is usually the toughest because our packs are the heaviest and we're still getting used to carrying around a lot of weight. But once we make it to our first camp, we're all stoked and ready to get some good dinner. We'll set up camp, cook, eat, maybe play some cards, and then head to bed to be ready to do it all again tomorrow. The next few days are all about trail work. We'll start by hiking to our project site, and then we'll talk about objectives, tool safety, and why trail work is important. We'll then spend the bulk of the day clearing trail. Since we're in wilderness, we cannot use motorized tools like chainsaws, and instead use traditional tools like axes, crosscut saws, and smaller hand saws. We also use loppers to clear out heavy brush that might be impeding the trail. A big part of this program is exposing youth to a wide variety of tools and techniques and empowering them to feel strong and proud of the work they're doing out here. After we finish work for the day, we will head back to camp and do a lesson. These can be about leave no trace, wilderness history, plant identification, or orienteering. Then we make dinner, make sure food is properly stored in a bear hang, and head to bed. At some point, we always have an off day where instead of trail work, we go summit a mountain or swim in a lake. On this hitch, we got to do both. Here's us making it to the top of Woodtick Summit and enjoying the amazing views. Afterwards, we hung out and swam in West Fork Lakes, which was super fun. And we finished the day by picking some yummy service berries. Finally, our last day arrives and it's time to hike back to the trailhead. Our packs are much lighter from all the food we've eaten, and we are all stronger mentally and physically from our long days of trail work. Once we're back at the truck, we sharpen and clean all the tools and begin to say our goodbyes. This is a sad time, but we're also riding a high from the amazing week in the woods we just had. Before we go, let's hear from some of the youth about their experience on an SBFC expedition.
Wilderness means a place where I can be at peace and everything's just super quiet and super slow. I really love it because I feel like real life is too fast-paced, and just coming out here is a really nice opportunity for me to slow down and take a minute to myself.
I learned how to clean up trails, chop off logs that are on the ground. I learned a lot more about wilderness than I used to know, and I've learned how to backpack more efficiently.
I think the major highlights for me were getting to the top after such a hard hike up and feeling more capable than I think I ever have. And I think coming back down as quickly as we did was also very rewarding.
Hanging out with my best friend in the wilderness for 6 days, but also getting to climb a really cool summit and just getting to see a lot of the Frank Church.
Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you learned something about our program, and stay tuned for all the exciting stuff SBFC has coming in the future. Bye!